Hello!
Welcome back to Sisters
in Wellington boots. Right, do it again, go.
Hello, welcome to Sisters
in Wellies.
Hello, welcome to Sisters
in Wellies. Tongue boots.
Hello, welcome back to Sisters
in Wellies.
So this week we actually ended up turning the cows out, which was really exciting. So we thought this would be an amazing video to show you because there's no better feeling or view than the cows running out, heading to the fields for summer. Our plan was to send them out for summer,
but dun dun dun, it didn't go to plan. So we filmed the video and the video was like as if they've gone out for summer, but actually afterwards we ended up having to bring them back in because the weather just turned absolutely horrific.
Yeah.
So it's been horrific anyway, and then obviously we kept a sharp eye on the forecast. They had a lovely 3 days out and then the rain just hit us again and we just had to bring them back in, unfortunately.
And we've actually got a relatively dry farm, so the fact that it's too wet for them to go out just shows how wet it's been. We had them out for 4 days, then we had to bring them back in, which they were livid about. But you know, it was for their own good and for the farms, because we have to think about the summer ahead, like if they trash the fields. Anyway, then today we thought we'd try to turn them out again because the forecast looked all right.
Banter.
The bands. So they were like, oh yeah, today's the day, we're off out again. And we've had to make the decision tonight now to not let them out again tomorrow, because today they didn't trash the field, but
and like
it's just so wet.
It's not the end of the world, like bringing them in and out, it's not ideal, but like in the 3 days they were out, we did save like a decent amount of bales, and like they do adjust to being in, like they get a bit upset over it, but then they're having food, like they've got somewhere to lie and everything, so they're more than happy. Like Josie said, we have to just make the right decision for the fields and the cows,
because we want good grass for the summer.
It's all a bit up and down at the moment.
Very up and down, but the reason we're telling you this beforehand is because we don't want to look like con artists or like fraudsters.
Yeah, we're not gonna lie.
But when we filmed this, we generally thought they were out for summer.
We thought they were out for summer.
We were out.
By the way, if you do like want to follow us on the daily, we do have an Instagram, if you don't know, Sisters and Wellies, and then you would see it all happen in live time.
But like we go really in depth on YouTube, so you can watch both. Like it wouldn't like stop you.
You wouldn't be like bored. Down in one of our fields at the bottom of the farm. So this is quite a nice big dry field, so this is where we're planning to send them for the first day. To be fair, it's looking nice and dry, so we're going to put the fence up now and yeah, get it ready for them.
It's hard to know like how big to make the fence, because the paddock, because on turnout day is slightly different to how you would normally do it, because you've got to give them enough room to like potch around, and they're going to be really excited, so they're going to run a bit, so you need to have enough space so they don't just come in here and mule the ground up, but also you don't want to waste any grass on first day.
So it's such a balance.
Yeah, like after tomorrow you'll be able to,
and it has just been such a long winter, like this is so late for us usually what we turn out, so it is wetter than normal, so it's just making sure they've got enough space. We just don't want to ruin the fields, that's the main aim. So yeah, off we go. So we have still fed the cows because they won't be going out for a few hours, but we've just given them a lot less than normal, so there is only about there's 2 bales then spread between the 5 feeders, so they'll all have a chance to have a bit of a munch but not be too full, so that when they go out to the field they don't want to graze. So for the cows to go out today, they're going to be going from all the way up there where they're on the collection yard now, and then all the way down this lane down to the fields that way. So the first job for us to do is to close this whole lane up, so you can see there's open areas there, all down there. Obviously those doors are open. So yeah, basically we have to close everything so that when they run down this lane, they just go straight down. We don't want them going out that way, definitely not. So let's do this. And we're ready. Ooh.
What time was it?
Let the cows go time.
It's turnout time. So we've half been forced, half I feel like, is the weather ever gonna get any better than what it is now? So
yeah, sometimes you just have to go with it, but I'm excited now that it's happening.
Woo!
I think the girls are starting to catch on.
Yeah, so they always wait at the gate and hope that we might just let them out, but what they don't realise is today
We are.
is their lucky day. So let's go, let's turn them out. One thing we get asked a lot as farmers is, can cows run? Well, as you can quite clearly see here, they definitely can. So just to be clear, this video is not being sped up at all. This is the pace that they are running at. And as you can see, they can not only run, but they can skip as well. Now, they wouldn't choose to do this every day. They don't always run to the field. Today, they are super duper excited. It's an amazing day for them. They're racing out to the grass. They're really happy. So they will do an odd skip. It's the exact same as humans. When we're really excited, we do a hop, skip and a jump, and it's the exact same thing. They're just really happy. So yeah, they're running really fast. They wouldn't win any races. That's exactly what Google says.
We had a lull once. We had an absolute lull once because we Googled how fast can a cow run, and it literally said they're not going to win any races anytime soon, but they are quite speedy when they want to be. So yeah, as Josie said, they literally run out of like excitement and joy. If they're startled, they'll run, but here they're not. They are just pure excited. We like to give them a nice little run up before they get to the field, because this helps to get the excitement out.
Cows are about to come down for the first day of turnout. The weather's not amazing, but they need to go now, so I'm just stood here for the cattle grids waiting for them to pass. It's fantastic to see them going out. They're really excited, as you expect, but it's been a tough winter, a lot of rain. Ground is still quite soft, but as you can see, their heads down and they're grazing. Poppy only gave them 2 round bales this morning, so they're hungry. It's what we want. So they're eating rather than running around jumping about like idiots, although they still do that. Josie, Josie, sorry. You're in my way.
It's all your fault.
We just let them go on their own steam. They're going to be a bit excited the first time, but I'm sure it's all gone well. We'll find out in a few minutes. It's the tail enders now. What do you think then, Dawn? Dawn?
See them out, isn't it?
Yeah. If you look right down in the distance, we got Poppy filming them on the other side of the fence. Thankfully it's not annoying them, but yeah, sister in Welly, and I think the other one is down there somewhere. Oh, I don't know where I'm filming here. Yeah, this side of that tree. It's the last couple there now, messing about, but I think it's about 200 and odd gone, as far as I'm aware.
Come here. So as we have briefly mentioned before, we do aim to have our cows out on grass for 8 months out of the year. So we are very much a grass-based system. It is very much our aim to have our cows out eating grass. That's where they're happy and we just love to see them out. But it is very weather dependent and that's one thing we can't control, unfortunately. I seriously wish we could at this point. But yeah, it works really well for us. It's quite a low cost system. And then we manage the grass as much as we possibly can to get the best out of it. So we have actually done a YouTube video on our grazing system. So feel free to go and check that out if you're not familiar with it. And we'll go through it more in the future. But we basically give the cows paddocks each time they go out to graze so that they can't have the whole field in one hit. This then just helps the grass to grow back. It means they've got more grass to go to, and it just keeps the grazing going for as long as possible and gives the grass the best chance to reach its full potential.
So you can see in this video why we gave them a slightly bigger paddock today, because they are just like fighting and running around and just being slightly nutty. If they'd been out for a couple of weeks, they would just go out, graze and lie down and then come back in to be milked. But even though they see each other every single day, this is a good opportunity to have a little fight, have a little play. It's all very natural, but it is just what they do. As you can see, Gertie here is just munching away on her grass, and it's just such a lovely sight to see.
It's like literally humans going from winter to summer. Like you just get that feeling of spring, and instantly I'm just picturing myself out in a beer garden having a cider. It's literally the same with cows. Like they're just buzzing to go out. It's summer's come in, they love the sun and they're just excited. They've been in for the winter, and they're more than happy when it does come to coming into for winter because the weather turns rubbish. But then by the time it's spring, they're just, yeah, really excited. And you can't blame them. I mean, the sky looks so nice and blue behind them and they're just having a great time.
It's just nice to be outside with the sun on their backs. It does them a lot of good. And yeah, as a low cost system, like out on grass is where we want them to be. Because in the winter then we feed them silage, which is fermented grass, and nothing extra until they come into the parlour where they have their cake. So yeah, grass is what we rely on. So it's nice to see them out eating it fresh off the floor. And yeah, so the paddocks then, we do split them. So the field that they're in, we will actually split into 4 paddocks. So that's why there's a fence up. And as you'll hear now, there is literally no better sound than a cow munching on her grass. We just absolutely love it. All grazing, really happy.
Yeah, they pretty much do just like put their heads down and graze. They love grass, so they're happy as Larry.
So we try to have them out 8 months of the year and in 4, but obviously that is weather dependent. And now the weather's turned dry, they're straight out because, as Poppy said, they have gone out late this year. So it's just really, really nice. It's the best feeling in the world turning your cows out.
Yeah, and the sun has come out for us, so can't complain.
So thank you so much for watching yet another video. A really nice, happy one today. Hope you've really enjoyed.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
So we thought we were done. We were over and out, did our goodbye video and everything. But I don't know who's more silly, the cows or us for not bringing them down.
The cows.
So basically these are all heifers that I've never done turn out before. So what's happened is they didn't follow the cows who know what they're doing, and they've ended up being left behind, and they're lucky that me and Poppy are nice enough to send them out. Off they go!
Idiot.
Trial 2, that's our second mini herd off
So
out.
embarrassing.
So
I
as
don't trust them either.
No, as I just briefly said, they're just all heifers that have never gone out with the cows before, so...
They're acting like they don't even know how to walk.
So anyway, round 2 all saying goodbye. Thanks for
Bye.
watching. This is reality that farming doesn't always go to plan.
Yeah.
Woo! Still having fun.